tender mercy of our God, heaven's dawn is breaking on us.
I can really relate to what the Archbishop said about joy so much because I like to surf. I'm a surfer, and for me, I get joy out of being in nature and being out in the beauty of it, and particularly in the ocean. I feel like, I don't know, just the depth and how broad the ocean is. It reminds me of God and how broad he is and how deep his love is. I don't know, I love the quote that the Archbishop made about riding the wave, because for me that's one of the moments in my life where I truly feel joy. And it's something, for me, it's kind of like art, that I'm truly able to free to be who I am and to express myself.
I heaps agree with what you say about finding God in art, because for me, a big part of what I find God in is music, and not just in me creating music, but in finding a connection with somebody else that writes music. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but if I go to an amazing concert and I just feel like so much joy, it's more than happiness. Like, it's just like my whole being is like with God.
That you're kind of in harmony with something so much greater than yourself, and something that you can't control, but you can just be in sync with.
I think it's really cool how you said about like being in harmony with something else, because it's like when you're with like your family, like you're all sort of together, and like my family is not perfect by any means, but you can sort of work together and just you can appreciate each other and you can just have a good time, and that they're always going to be there for you. Like that overall like sense of knowing, I guess.
Your relationship with God and mine is definitely not always rosy.
Yeah.
I think sometimes he makes me face things that I'm scared of, or face things that I don't want to face, I want to run away from. And he's real with me. He'll make me face those things when I need to. But he knows me so well that he knows when it's the right time. But he knows when it's time just for me to rest. And it's a real living relationship. It's not fake. It's really about being authentic. And then that's where joy comes from. It's not about trying to be perfect or trying to just pretend that everything's rosy all the time. It's really getting into that real relationship where you're really relating, and you have to work at it. But I think that's what makes it beautiful, that it's a work, that it's a journey, and that it's an adventure. Like, when I pray and when I'm talking to God, or reading the Word, or going to the sacraments, that it's being in harmony with something beautiful and something bigger than myself. That's what gives me joy. That's where it springs from in my life.
Yeah. God speaks to me in music. It's just like not even Christian music, but like say Mumford and Sons. Like he'll answer some of my prayers through music. I know, right? Yeah, and he'll answer some of my prayers through music. And like sometimes, like if I'm just listening to music, I just lose myself, and I just don't even have to think. Like if I feel like myself, like the most myself, then and without even trying as well.
Send the angels out to all the earth, send the church to take the story